Hello and welcome to Rita's Roost and the Limping Old Farmer channel. We're out here in the yard late this afternoon and Terry's got his transit, which I know nothing about, but he's teaching me and he's going to try to teach you guys too.
I know just enough to be dangerous.
Because if y'all know, if you're following along, it's a slow process, but we're going to build that building to put the wood cook stove in. And we have decided we're going to put it right here. But if you'll look, we got these pine trees here that's got to come out. Can you see them pine trees? The light's bad for me right here. So they've got to come out. When are you going to get them pine trees cut?
Hopefully tomorrow evening.
You don't want me to start nagging, do you?
That probably slows things down a little bit.
All right, I'm not going to nag just a little bit. All right, he's going to just tell us about this transit. The sun's in my eyes, because that's the west, and the sun's going down. And we just had that time change, and you know what that means?
We come off of daylight wasting time.
Some people like daylight savings time, but we kind of like the real time, don't we? Real time.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to him. I'll hush. I'll hush.
This old transit level, there's no telling how old it is. An old friend of mine gave me that several years ago, and it's probably pretty dadgum accurate because we've used it on 3 or 4 other projects and everything turned out pretty level. So I'd say that's a good test.
That's a good test.
Anyway, this here, I don't know all I need to know about it, but I know enough to get a little bit done. What you do when you set the thing up is this here tripod legs, which these here looks like hardwood and they're heavy. I keep it in the dry, don't bang it around. Most of you new ones has got them fancy aluminum legs.
Oh
anyway,
no, some of them have these laser lights and stuff.
Well, that's even fancier.
Because I was watching a Judge Judy or maybe it was Judge Million the other day, and some 2 co-workers were working together, and one of them accidentally kicked the thing over and broke it, and so he was suing his friend to have it fixed.
Yeah, that's the newfangled thing. This here's old school. You know, this is old school. But you take and set them legs in there and put them in the ground.
Can you come? Excuse me. Can you come over here so we can hear you better? Come a little.
Well, I was getting here where they could see it better.
Well, you come right there because that light is really glaring on his shoulder, isn't it?
Boy, you something else.
I'm trying to direct this video. No, you can't get too close. You got to. Do you see how the light's so bright on you?
Well, that's called sun shining. Anyway, you set that there transit up, the tripod. You screw that base down on there, and then you screw your transit level down to that base. And you've got thumb screws right here. You have 4 of them. And on this transit level, you have a bubble level. So what you do after you get it all put on there, screwed down good and tight, you take and start adjusting them thumb screws.
Turn where I can hear your voice.
And as you adjust them thumb screws, you need to get them straight over. You've got one set here, you've got another set here. You run these up and down until your bubble shows level. Then you turn it and get it right over those other 2 posts. You do the same thing. You'll raise one side, lower the other, or vice versa, until that bubble gets level in that glass. And then you take and you turn it around in a circle. And you watch that there bubble, because that bubble should stay right there on the level mark.
But then after it's set up, then you don't touch it. You just leave that level. You better not touch it,
because you'll knock the level off, because it's pretty touchy.
He don't see real good, so he had me here looking through the little eyepiece thing.
But when you get that level and you check it, you turn it all the way around in a complete circle, and that bubble should not move off of level. And you can shoot and level anything in a complete circle all the way around it.
And he took this PVC pipe and tuck it up there 20, 30 feet maybe.
32 feet.
You took it 32 feet?
Thereabouts.
Thereabouts. And he had me look through this thing, and he had his pencil, and when the crosshairs looking through that was where that pencil was right on it, then he made a mark.
Well, that's them crosshairs. It's got up and down, and it's got a crossways.
And on this old thing, it was a very, very fine line. It was hard to see. I had to focus really good to see it.
And we shot all 4 corners.
Approximately. We're just kind of playing with it right
I'm
now.
trying to see how level of a spot I have to work with.
And he wanted to teach me what to do when the time comes.
Yeah, because you may do this again. Yeah, this right here, that was the first one. That was the second, third, and fourth. So this pad is roughly within 6 inches. I'm calling that 6 inches. From corner to corner. So it's not going to be too bad to level up.
But tell them how you're going to level it up when we do get serious with it, after the trees are down.
Well, we're going to put the first beam up there. We're going to level that beam all the way across, 16 foot, get it level. And then we're going to come down here. We're going to put the last beam.
But I thought you were putting concrete blocks under.
If I need to.
Oh, if you need to.
If I need to raise it up, I might have to dig a hole to get it put down.
And he went and got the beams already, didn't he?
Beams is laying up there.
I didn't get to go with him because it was on a Thursday, and y'all know I'm up at the quilt shop on Thursdays, so he went without me, and I didn't get to go.
Well, I had them bought for a week.
And then tell that story then.
I went down there and bought them. Got the price on them. I said, how many you got? They said, the computer shows 12. I said, well, I want 5 of them then. So I go out there, take my ticket, give them to the boys to load, and they looked at me like I was crazy. He says, we ain't got them. And I said, well, when you gonna get them? We'll see, maybe this evening. Well, I said, mark my ticket, and I'll come back and get them when you get them. But I said, it's supposed to rain for about 4 days, but I said, I ain't gonna haul them in the rain. So he wrote on my ticket, pick them up later. Quit raining the other day, I went back to get them. And I ain't right sure what a couple of them hadn't forgot that I'd done bought them, but the old boy that signed the ticket, he remembered me.
But he got them. And we've got an empty poultry barn, we call them long barns up there, so he's put them in the dry up at another building.
Of course, they're treated,
but he didn't want them any more wet.
Didn't want them no more wet.
I didn't help unload them. The son come and helped him, and he said they were heavy.
Yeah, they might weigh 300 pounds apiece.
I don't know if I could help you move them.
Probably not.
I don't know. We may have to get a helper on this project.
But we're going to put them first beam across. Come down here 32 foot. Put the other beam across and get it level. That's where you're going to be doing some more looking.
Looking through
You're going to look at all them, then we're going to look at these. We're going to get them level. Then we're going to get the building square. You don't want no crooked building. And then we're going to stretch the string from up there to down here, up there to down here, and then we ought to be able to build up and put the rest of the beams up to the string. They should be level, but you're going to be looking through there, and we're going to make sure they're level.
So if it's not level, it's because I looked at it
That's
crooked.
Right. You looked at it wrong.
And you know what? I'm going to see if we can't video part of that, just so if he yells at me, it'll be documented. You going to yell at me?
Possibly.
He don't. He thinks I'm a silly old woman, don't you?
I know you are.
He knows I am. I admit it. There's worse things I could be.
Yeah.
There's worse things that I could be than a silly old woman, though. But I think you're a cranky old man too.
No.
I think so.
No.
I think he
Not
is.
if you don't aggravate me.
Okay, that's our show and tell for this evening. A little bit of nothing and just a little bit of what may be in the plan. I don't know. But he's still got to cut them trees. I don't know if you can see that leaning one or not. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 5 of them.
5 of them's got to come down because we changed our mind. I was going to put it over here, right there, but we've decided that was too slopey and it was more level on this other side, so we're over here now.
More level. You got electricity here close. You got water here close. So
we're gonna put.
Just as well as cut them trees before they blow over anyway.
There's a well, a spigot to the well. The well's over there in that pasture, but there's a spigot up here so it'll be access to water pretty easy.
Yeah.
Don't want to have to go draw it out of the well, though.
You don't want running water? Go draw a bucket and run with it?
I used to be able to tote water if I needed to. I don't know.
That would be running water.
That's running water. If you tote it in a bucket, it's called running water.
Put it in the bucket and run.
Okay. It's about time for me to go make supper, ain't it?
It won't be dark here directly.
I know, and I don't exactly know what I'm making yet.
Well, that's what we had last night.
I know. You want some fried taters?
That'd be all right.
Okay. All right. Tell them bye.
Bye.
Bye.